Why does intergenerational trauma cause generational conflict? Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with stories of pain, loss, and survival from your ancestors. Now picture trying to carry that weight while navigating a new country. That's what many Asian American families face. Intergenerational trauma is like that invisible burden passed down from parents to children. It often comes from historical events like wars, forced migration, or political upheavals in their countries of origin. These experiences don't just disappear over time. They shape how parents raise their children and how children see their family history. At its core, intergenerational trauma causes conflicts between generations because parents and children deal with pain and stress differently. Parents who have survived trauma might develop coping methods focused on survival. They might avoid talking about their feelings or emphasize success in school and work to protect their family. These strategies are meant to keep everyone safe, but they can also create emotional distance. Children growing up in America, where expressing feelings openly is more common, might find their parents' silence confusing or even hurtful. A big reason for this disconnect is that many Asian American parents do not talk about their painful pasts. They might think sharing those stories will cause more pain or go against cultural beliefs that discourage discussing personal struggles. This silence can leave children feeling disconnected from their family's history. For example, a parent's strictness or emotional distance might be rooted in their own trauma, but without explanation. Children might see it as coldness or lack of care. Cultural gaps add another layer to this conflict. Parents often cling to traditions and values from their homeland, while their children adapt quickly to American culture. This can lead to misunderstandings. A parent might see a child's desire for independence as disrespect, while the child might see the parent's expectations as controlling or outdated. When trauma is part of the family's unspoken story, these disagreements can feel even more intense. They are not just about rules but about unspoken pain and unresolved feelings. Communication styles also matter. Many Asian cultures favor indirect ways of talking, where emotions are expressed subtly or not at all. American culture encourages open sharing of feelings. This mismatch can make it hard for families to talk about conflicts or support each other emotionally. Children might want to discuss their struggles, but parents might not know how to respond, leading to frustration on both sides. The effects of intergenerational trauma can show up in behaviors like perfectionism, anxiety, or difficulty trusting others. These patterns often come from family history but are not always recognized as linked to trauma. This can make it harder for families to understand why conflicts happen or how to resolve them. From an Asian American parenting perspective, it's important to see these challenges as common, not as failures. Parents are doing their best with the tools they have, and children are learning to balance two worlds. Practical steps include having gentle conversations about family history, seeking culturally sensitive mental health support, and finding community with others who share similar experiences. Recognizing that trauma is often unspoken can help families approach conflicts with more patience and kindness. When families understand the roots of their conflicts, they can move toward more understanding and connection instead of blame and silence.